With the recent release of the Galaxy Note 4, one has to ask, what's next? The Galaxy Note 4 had decent, but not huge upgrades over its predecessor, such as a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, improved premium build, 16 megapixel camera capable of 4K video recording, 3.7 megapixel front-facing camera, 3 gigs of RAM, and a huge battery to power all of that hardware, not to mention the obligatory Samsung bloatware. Overall, it is Samsung's best phone to date, but with much room for improvement. Now that Apple is finally getting into the phablet game, as are many other competitors, expect Samsung to really step up to the plate with the Galaxy Note 5 to solidify its position on top of the phablet market. Samsung will have to continue to improve their build quality, regardless of whether most consumers use a case or not. The Quad HD screens currently out are nice, but don't be surprised if Samsung decides to release a 4K resolution phone that can accurately play the 4K video their cameras have been able to record for years. This is also great for those of us who don't have full-size 4K monitors and TVs set up yet. Apple definitely won't have any 4K phones out anytime soon, so this is an area that Samsung could really put them to shame specs-wise. I would say at least a 6-inch plus screen to compete with the current competition as well. Even the Galaxy S line is starting to creep up on them with screen size. Expect a minimum of a 20 megapixel camera and at least a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, 4 gigs of RAM, a fresh version of Android, and a larger battery to power all that hardware. Possible water resistance, but that may prove difficult due to the S Pen which goes inside of the actual phone itself. There are also rumors of a super fast 5G cell service version in certain markets. This would make sense for people streaming 4K video if they have an adequate service plan. As always, expect a ton of bloatware and gimmicky, useless Samsung apps just taking up space. This is why people root their phones, and understandably so. I don't expect this to change, as Samsung never really seems to learn in this area. We'll see though. Expect to see this phone in the fall of 2015, in line with the current Note release trend. Thanks for watching.